I've been reading for quite some time now. There's just so much information and I can't absorb them all. I just feel so exhausted. I just want to take a break. What's this? Why am I here?
Intuitive period, primitive era, 6th century, wherein nursing wasn't taught and it is instinctive. It was said that it is a job that belongs to women. In this period, they believed that illness was caused by the evil spirits, and they applied trephining where they will cut a hole in the head of the afflicted to let out the evil spirit. Education period. In this period, Florence Nightingale was one of the pioneers who established the idea of nursing schools and opened the Nightingale Training School from her base at Santo Tomas Hospital, London in 1860. During the war, a public fund was given to her and by that means, she continued her education of nurses. Apprentice period, mid-6th to 18th century. In this period, the nurses had no proper education. They only learned from other people who are more experienced in nursing. This kind of nursing was developed by religious orders of the Christian Church. The apprentice period was also the dark period of nursing, 17th to 19th century, meaning hospitals were closed, nursing were uneducated, filthy, and overworked, and nursing was the work of least desirable people. In 1955, Second Lieutenant Edward T. Leon became the very first male nurse to be commissioned in the Army Nurse Corps in the U.S. as a reserve officer. He was a nurse anesthetist before he began active duty 4 days after his commissioning, joining over 3,500 commissioned women in the service. His entry to the Army paved the way for the uplifting of the male nursing status in several military nurse corps. Contemporary period, 21st century. It is the silver lining of the Great War. Due to high volume of patients, the roles of the nurses drastically changed and they became independent from being dependent. During this period, the nurses were finally respected. Because of the upgrading and improving of studies, nursing has a good control with infections and wound without the use of antibiotics.